And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. Well, a new peer review study has proved us all right in regards to the jibby jabby and our trepidation because it wasn't tested properly and all of the rest. You know, the things that they've been ostracising us for since day one. Well, it seems that this new peer-reviewed, I'll emphasise peer-reviewed study, they do like the peer reviews, don't they, the lefties, finds risk of serious side effects to mRNA lurgy vaccines. Yes, you heard that right. The thing that Dr. Robert Malone was warning about in regards to the mRNA not being ready and was subsequently demonised for has been proved correct. Now, the study was conducted by researchers in Stanford, UCLA, and the University of Maryland as they analysed the vaccines' randomised clinical trials for serious adverse events, including myocarditis, pericarditis, kidney or liver injury, respiratory distress, hyperglycemia, pancreatitis, and more. So I thought we'd have a look at this report. Here it is. Now, this is peer-reviewed by quite a few well-known people, so can't be disputed. Now, the introduction was in 2020, prior to lurgy vaccine rollout, the Brighton collaboration created a priority list endorsed by the World Health Organization of potential adverse events relevant to lurgy vaccines. We adapted the Brighton collaboration list to evaluate serious adverse events of special interest observed in mRNA lurgy vaccine trials. So I thought we'd have a quick look what the Brighton collaboration is. Here we go. The Brighton collaboration is a non-profit global vaccine safety research network for healthcare professionals. Now, it's called Brighton because that's where it comes from. It's where it originated from. And the operative word is global, in my honest opinion on that one. Now, as we all know, research and science in regards to research is all dependent on who's paying for the research. So it's guided by the money rather than being guided by the science. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject. Let's get back to what they actually found. Pfizer and Moderna mRNA lurgy vaccines were associated with an excess risk of serious adverse events of special interest of 10.1 and 15.1 per 10,000 vaccinated over placebo baselines of 17.6 and 42.2. Combined, the mRNA vaccines were associated with an excess risk of serious adverse events of special interest of 12.5 per 10,000 vaccinated. Risk ratio 1.43. The Pfizer trial exhibited a 36% higher risk of serious adverse events in the vaccine group. 36%. Now, remember when they were saying that one person's health and life being in jeopardy was too many, and that's why we had 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and then a lockdown, and then all of the mandates and all of the ostracization for people like ourselves that didn't feel safe enough to take a experimental vaccine. Well, it was 36% higher, so vindication much. Now, the risk difference is 18 per 10,000 vaccinated. The Moderna trial exhibited a 6% higher risk of serious adverse events. This is serious. These are life-changing adverse events, aren't they? They're not minuscule in any way, shape or form. Now, combined, there was a 16% higher risk of serious adverse events in mRNA vaccine recipients, it found. Now, this, you would think, would put a brake on all mRNA vaccines and treatments, etc., wouldn't you? And this actual report has stressed that more needs to be done. Let's have a listen to this. The excess risk of serious adverse events found in our study points to the need for formal harm-benefit analysis. This should have been done long ago, not now, particularly those that are stratified according to risk of serious allergic outcomes. These analyses will require public release of participant-level data sets. So they want everything to be released, and you can't blame them. We need to know the truth, don't we, about this, everyone? But 36% higher for Pfizer and 7% higher for Moderna is a very, very worrying sign, isn't it? Absolutely disgraceful that it's come all this way before this is happening. Now, you'd think, like I said before, that this would put the mass brakes on all until we know a little bit more. Wrong. In the UK, We're actually pushing it even harder. GPs to receive incentive payments to deliver accelerated care home lurgy boosters. Yes, you heard that right. Up to £525 per completed care home. Now, this is the actual list of what GPs, who are supposed to do no harm, after seeing peer-reviewed stuff like this, are going to be paid. And their vaccination teams, sounds ominous, doesn't it? £150 for small care homes up to 10 residents, £275 for a medium care home up to 49 residents, £400 for a large care home, 149 residents, and £525 for very large care homes up to 250. Sounds like a cattle market, doesn't it? Bid ups on the elderly. Now, hopefully, if you spread this around everyone, people will start kicking off about this, because obviously, if a peer review is finding that you have a 36% chance of serious adverse side effects, we should be putting the brakes on this until we know more. Let me know what you think, though. I'd like to know your opinion. Let's see if YouTube let this through. If they do, share it out. Stay sane. See you on the next one.